our next comedian to the stage, Gritz!
Jess Ensley. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Gritz. How's it going? I gotta be honest with the audience here tonight. I have a real hard time pronouncing my last name. My mom's here tonight. Clap. Anyway, I think it's really important that she knows. It's important that everyone knows. People are always coming up to me and it's like, Gritz, how do you pronounce your last name? And I gotta break it down to like 2 parts. I'm like, all right. Part 1, lack. Second part, Ritz. Lackritz. You're lacking Ritz crackers. You got your can of spray cheese, and you're lacking Ritz crackers, so you got to go to the supermarket, all right? You show up to the supermarket, they're out of Ritz crackers, all right? Give yourself a little shot of spray cheese, you know? Calm your nerves a little bit. You go so then you go see that stock boy over there. You see the stock boy, he's high as fuck. You have a little more cheese, you know, calm your nerves. You're a little irritated now, but you're okay. You're fine. All right, hey, Stockboy man person, you got any Ritz crackers in stock? And he's stacking his Gatorades, you know, just being high. And he's like, how about some Triscuits, man? I'm like, fucking Triscuits, and you just take the whole can of spray, and you just put the rest of the spray cheese in your mouth. Anyway, I have a real hard time pronouncing my last name. Yeah, but it's a struggle. Just making sure. So I was going to a Blue Pencil meeting last week, Blue Pencil comedy meeting, and I'm walking into the room, and I get in there, and everyone's looking at me. I'm like, guys, what's going on? And, Gritz, this is an intervention. I sit down, everyone's pulling out pieces of paper, and they're like, Gritz, we're really worried about how you keep threatening to cut your body parts off on stage. And like any good interventee person, I'm like, no, I deny it, but you know what? I finally realized that I have a problem. I kept one of the letters. It's written by our very own Ryan Gabos. Ryan, would you come up here? I'd really appreciate it if you read this to the crowd.
Sure thing. Okay, here's how it goes. Here's how it was written. Dear Gritz Lackritz, the way you keep threatening to cut off your dick and balls brings me great sadness. I can't imagine a world in which these parts of you didn't exist. I feel our racquetball experience has brought all of our parts closer together. The way we bang that ball back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. I worry that in your attempt to be funny, one day you'll cut something off that you wish you hadn't. Like your earlobe, your pinky toe, or your penis. So please, don't threaten, and maybe one day, I'll beat you at racquetball. Sincerely, Ryan Gabos. Just for the record, he has never beaten me in racquetball.
Fuck off. Okay. Thank you, Ryan. But anyway, Jess Ensley can't pronounce my last name. That's okay. I heard it was Easter this past weekend. I don't know too much about Easter. I'm not that religious, but I hear that Jesus comes back on like the 3rd day, and like if I ran into Jesus, like we just have the best relationship. Like we just have the kind. He'd be real funny, and like he'd dress up as an Easter bunny for me. Like that's just the kind of relationship we'd have. I hear it's also Passover sometime this month. I don't know too much about Passover. I'm not that religious. But I hear, like, at Passover dinner, you have to set a place for this guy named Elijah, hoping that he'll come to your dinner. And, like, if Elijah came to my Passover dinner, we'd just have the best relationship. Like, he'd be real funny, he'd dress up as an Easter bunny for me. That's just the kind of relationship we'd have. I hear it's also April Fool's sometime this month. I don't know too much about it. I'm not that religious. But I hear that parents dress up as Jesus and Elijah. And, like, if my parents dress up as Jesus and Elijah, like, we just have the best relationship. Like, they dress up as the Easter bunny for me. And, like, that's just the kind of relationship we'd have. But anyway, my parents can't pronounce my last name. All right, thank you, everyone. That's my time. I'm good.